Unfortunately, that was, in my opinion, our worst competition in Riga up to date. I never had such a unfortunate ending of a competition in Latvia during all my years. So what happened was we started practice at Friday, of course, Thursday even, because we had an extra day of practice. That went flawless, I could say. I really felt at home at the track right away. I really enjoyed driving in Riga. We found the right settings of the car. Everything was working great. So then Friday practice session went also good. The one before qualifying went okay. I would say I did much better practice runs than in qualifying, but I qualified with 90 points. So that of course meant that we were in game for Saturday. Saturday started with a warm-up session in battles, of course. So the top 32 qualified drivers were practicing. And I was about to do my very last practice run. It was literally 2 minutes before the session ended, so it was guaranteed that it would be my last run because we were running out of time. I placed myself in the chase queue, and I was supposed to do a chase run. Everything went good up until the initiation point, and unfortunately the lead car I was following had a clutch failure and failed to initiate. Yeah, unfortunately I hit the lead car I had in front of me. My front wheel met the lead driver's rear wheel, and the contact between wheels made me fly up in the air, so I went a little bit airborne. As a result of that crash and contact, my car was pretty heavily damaged. We were in need of changing a lot of suspension parts, a lot of steering parts. So we knew that it's going to take us some time. And we only had around 45 minutes up until the top 32 started. Another unfortunate thing was that my battle was second one in the order, so we were really short on time. At first we were looking at things quite positive because we had all the spare parts ready. My mechanics were working as fast and as good as they could. They did everything to put the car back on wheels, and they eventually did, with changing both front coilovers, rear front suspension arm, front knuckle, tie rods, and then even the rear suspension has to be repaired also, so there were some arms changed in the rear suspension. Except that I lost the power steering right away after the crash, so the steering pump was also changed for a new one. The mechanics eventually got the car back on the ground with all the parts changed. I was about to test it. We even did the alignment, so the car would feel good on the run. But in the very moment I was about to do the first meters to test the car, we sadly discovered that the steering rack is also broken, and I got no power steering, even though we changed the pump, which failed during the crash. So the steering rack was also in need of change, but we simply ran out of time because my battle was second one in the order, as I mentioned. If my battle would be 5th, 6th, or maybe the other side of the bracket, we most likely would have made it with a lot of time to spare. So it's very unfortunate that I crashed on the very last practice run, and then my battle was second in the order, so we didn't have enough time. So all these things led to the bad, heavy and sad situation for me that we didn't make it on time to the start line, and I didn't have a chance to take part and battle in top 32. So we finished Riga competition at top 32 stage, and that really hurts my position in general standings. I dropped 3 positions, but the point differences are quite big now. So I was 6th before this round with only 20 points to 3rd place, so there was a great chance for improvement. but unfortunately, due to everything that happened, the chance is much smaller to achieve a good result at the end of the year. But yeah, that's motorsports. I cannot do anything about it. It just feels bad, and it's a tough one to swallow, I would say. But we cannot give up. We are already working on the car, as you can see in the background. We are on a good way to fix everything, so it will be in a good shape, equally as good as before the competition. So what we do now is to check all the parts that were changed during the competition before the top 32, but now in workshop conditions to make sure that everything is in order and it's made right. We now have more time and more better access to tools and everything. So we just want to be on the safe side and to be sure that everything is fine. After that, we are going to do, of course, full alignment. We are going to check if the chassis did not get any damage in terms of it being bent, if the strut tower is not moved or anything like that. So we need to take some measurements of the car. It doesn't look like it, so I'm really hoping everything will be straight and fine. So after that, we'll do full alignment on the car and we'll do some testing before Ferropolis. It was working great until the crash. Like, I was always smiling getting out of my car because it just handles so well. All the modifications we have done to the car this year are paying off round after round, and the car just feels amazing to drive. So I really felt comfortable both in the car and on the track. Like, I never felt Riga to be so nice in terms of driving on track. So I was really happy, and I was really hoping for a good result. But unfortunately, the scenario was different for us this time. But that's how it is. There's nothing we can do. So we instead of being sad or disappointed about it, we want to move on and prepare as good as we can for the upcoming round in Germany. And that, of course, is one of my favorite rounds because I even before Riga, I said that there are 3 of my favorite rounds coming up. So it's Riga that really didn't really go as planned, but let's just move on, and after that it's Ferropolis and the grand finale at PGE Narodowe in Poland. So 2 of my absolute favorite rounds are coming up. So that is our focus now, and we will do everything to fight for the highest spots and for the best result. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I can sum up the Riga 2025. The expectations were high. I was feeling good, but unfortunately we had some other issues that didn't really let us compete and fight.